Folks, how are you today? I don't know about you, but just lately I've been thinking about these coming elections in this country. And I think to myself, who am I going to vote for? Now, I was brought up on the South Yorkshire coalfields, so I was obviously brought up Labour. Being brought up in such an environment as that automatically makes you Labour. Just like being born in England makes you Church of England. But to be honest with you, I can't vote for this party anymore because the mess they've made of this country and the hostility they've shown towards Christianity just makes it impossible for me to vote for them. And then I think to myself, what about the other parties? Well, we're told that David Cameron is still going to pursue teaching our children in school that sodomy is perfectly normal, and I just can't support a man who wants to teach children anything like that. I don't want my grandchildren taught anything about sex at the age of 5. I don't know about you. So I'm thinking to myself, what am I going to do? And then I was reminded of a story in the Bible. I preached on it not so long ago, I think it might be on this site, where Abraham was visited by the Lord. And the Lord said to him, I'm going to go down to Sodom and I'm going to see if the reports I've heard about the place are true. And I thought to myself, where did the Lord hear reports about Sodom? The Bible tells us that Lot was vexed in his spirit about what was going off around him. So you know what he did? He moaned to the Lord about it. And that's how the Lord found out about what was going off down in Sodom. Lot had been moaning in prayer. And I don't know about you, but I think that it's time that Christians moan to God, started calling out to God. It's time we got down to some real prayer for our country, because our country's in a mess. It's in a real mess. And the only people, in my thinking, that can do anything about it is the church, Christians, who call out to God for our country. So here's a thought for the week. Why don't we commit ourselves to pray for our country, to moan to God about this sorry state that we're in and the sorry state of the characters of our politicians in this day and age? Why don't we call out to God? Why don't we allow ourselves to be vexed? I'm sure most of you are. I know I'm vexed by it all. But I want to do something positive, and I'm calling out to God for this land of ours. So here's the thought for the week. Think about it and see if it motivates you to do something. God bless you.